Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. As you know, I've installed a set of LED light bulbs in these factory lights on the Jeep Gladiator. I took out the halogens, put in some LED bulbs, and they're actually a lot different, a lot brighter, a lot wider light, so they look a lot better. But now I've got a set of these are Big Yakos, 9-inch LED replacement, so it'd be the whole unit, the big 9-inch unit with brackets already made on it and ready to install. We're going to put these in and see how they look. Should be a lot better because it's a full unit instead of just the replacement bulbs. And I also have these on Amazon, a link I'll post below where you can check these out, but they should be extremely bright. Let's go ahead and get ready and get it installed. Okay, inside the box it looks like we have instructions, the different steps to, looks like 4 steps to installing them. And then we have 2 of the 9-inch housings. Also has this is like the wiring kit, I believe, for the daytime running lights, where you can connect it and have the daytime running lights on when you start your vehicle. Then the 9-inch housing here, which is pretty big, pretty heavy, bulky housing. It's definitely got some heft to it. They look extremely cool. It says DOT SEA or SAE approved, but we'll go ahead and get these installed. This is a module, I assume, that plugs in line, probably the anti-flicker module to keep the flicker out of the LEDs. I am assuming, they don't say. Let's go ahead and take the grill out of this Jeep and get these installed. Okay, the first thing we do when we open the hood is we're going to take out these little push pins right here. I believe there's 6. There's 1 here, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, and there's 6. Push them out right there, and then the Jeep has some clips right here and a row of clips along the bottom that after you take these out, you just pull it and the grill will pop right out, and then we'll have access to the headlights. Okay, after we have all them removed, you can just pull out on the grill here, and this will pop loose right here on the side. Same on this side. And what I do is reach down in here so I can just push out on the bottom part of the grill. Don't want to take a chance of breaking anything. Push the clips loose, and then that's all there is, taking the grill out. Okay, all there is to removing this headlight pumpkin here is 1, 2, 3 10mm screws that we'll take out right there. And just like that, we pull it out. On the back here, we got a plug where the headlight plugs in right there. Just push the little push tab, take the whole unit out just like that. Okay, on each headlight unit, if you turn it around to the back side, there is a adjustment so you can adjust your headlights up and down, and that's that Allen screw right there. And it also comes with a supplied Allen wrench that you can crank to adjust it up and down. This one here says that it's the left headlight. And what we do on this unit here is we take this module here and plug it in. Till it's snapped in, and then push that lock there. That red button's a lock. So it's watertight, really good quality connections on this, I might add. Okay, then it has this connector here, which is for your daytime running light. And it's also got a rubber seal on it, which will plug onto your little wiring harness that comes with it. And then you thread these together. That will keep it secure and watertight. And then your wiring harness, of course, has that long side, which goes to your left side. This short one will go to your driver's side. And then the rest of this cable will go up to your battery to connect it to for your daytime running lights. Now this module that's on here, we'll take it, plug it into the factory wiring harness, like so. It'll be good and sealed. We'll need to find a place to zip tie this up out of the way, along with our wires that run along, and zip tie everything up out of the way. Then I can set this unit in here, get it located in the right spot. There is little pegs that set in these holes right here on each one of them. On a couple of these, I think it's the top and the bottom one. That way you get them lined up right when you do put them in, just like that. And then we put our 10mm bolts back in. Then we'll go to the other side. Unplug that headlight and get it out of the way. Okay, this one I already have my module plugged in. So all I need to do is plug it into the factory harness and my wire down here. Plug in my daytime running light. It only goes one direction. Okay, in the pack there is some zip ties that are provided, which will be come in handy for zip tying our wires and zip tying them modules back behind the headlights to hold them in the way, out of the way, and where they're not bouncing around. Alright, on the instructions here it says that we will plug this fuse adapter here. We'll plug it into location F52, which on the Jeep itself, hopefully you can see this, F52 is right here, and it's actually for, it says cigarette lighter, which the vehicle don't have a cigarette lighter, but that's what it says. Goes in there, take that 20 amp fuse out, and it shows how you do it here and which location. Right there it says F52 cigarette lighter. If you look on the location here, it tells you F52 right here is cigarette lighter 20 amp, and it shows you a map under this box that comes off here, the lid, of where all the fuses are located. So what we want to do is pull this 20 amp fuse and we'll stick it in this location, which is closest to the prongs, and then this fuse comes with it. It says spare fuse, but it goes in this location right here, so we're going to stick it right in here. Okay, after you plug this in, put your fuse in there, you plug it into that spot, F52, then take this lead here, it already comes with a butt connector, and then you'll plug your wiring harness that comes with it. You'll plug the red wire in there and crimp it on good, and then you got to ground this terminal, ring terminal right here. I already have a ground location here that I've been using for a couple other things, accessories, so I'm just going to put it under here with this ground, and that'll be a good spot. Tuck my wire back out of the way, and then I can put the top back on the fuse panel. We'll be done with that. Then we can check out and see what they look like. As you can see over here, where I routed my wires, I run them around across the front. My modules, I tied this one up here, and then the other side, I tied it up right here around this metal bracket, and I got it tied good so it's solid up out of the way. I want to make sure that it's not rubbing on anything so it rubs any wires, and that it's a clean install that way. Then my wires route around here, and underneath this flap is a wiring harness at factory, so you can see that I zip tied my wires along that across over to the other side. Okay, putting the grill back in is extremely simple. Set it in on the bottom, line your clips up, row of clips on the bottom, go along there and pop them in like so. You'll pop your middle clips in up here, like so. Now it's in. All we're gonna do is put our 6 push pins in, and we're done. Okay, there the lights are on daytime running lights. Actually extremely cool. I love the X, the circle, and then you got the little lights all the way around, like little dots, but they're actually a little triangle shape. Really, really cool looking. So the daytime running lights look cool. Okay guys, there we are on low beam. They look extremely bright. That's low beam is all that is. I'll go ahead and flip them on high beam and we'll see how they look, but man, that's pretty good looking lights. Okay, there we are on high beam. Really bright right here where I'm squatted down here by the camera looking. Man, they're like blinding bright. We'll have to see what they look like at nighttime right after this, but that's pretty cool for daytime and being that bright. Okay guys, here is the stock headlights on the Gladiator with these supernova-leds.com V4 LEDs in them. So it's the stock headlight housings with the LED inserts in them. That's on low beam, and there's high beam right there. So we'll compare this, see what difference is between this and the Big Yako LED, full LED headlights, not just the inserts. Okay, I also wanted to do a video of them shining on the garage door. The light that you see up higher is actually the pole light here in front of the house, but you can see the headlights, and you can see the line across there, and that's on low beam right there. This is with the stock headlight housings with the supernovaled.com V4s. And then, okay, here is high beam. So pretty much it raises it up from down here. It's really kind of a little bit of a scattered light, more to the left than it is to the right. And the line is a little better to the right. Put it on high, it kind of switches actually. It goes a little higher on the left and lower on the right. And then pretty bright in the middle. So anyway, that's the stock headlight housings with the V4 LEDs from Supernova LEDs. Now we'll try the Bicyaco lights and see what they look like. Okay guys, here we are with the Bicyaco lights in there. And right now they're on low beam. I don't know if you can see in the video that there's a cutoff line right across here, and I've never seen that before. They're supposed to be so it's not to blind people, but every headlight I've ever had, I've never seen a line that sharp. It's a sharp line right across here. Hopefully you can see that. And it's dark up above it. Now we put it on high beam, it takes it away, of course, but these things are extremely bright. They seem to be a lot brighter than the stock headlights with the Supernova LEDs in it. But it looks like I have one of them that's a little bit lower. The left one may be a little bit lower than the right one. If you can see in the road there's a high spot on the right side, so I may have to adjust them and get them where they're both even there. You can probably see it, and get them adjusted upright. See if this car bright lights us. It didn't. It was actually on bright and they went to dim. Now that put that on bright. Now that'd probably blow your eyeballs out, because that thing is extremely bright. I don't know if you need a light bar when you got lights like this on, because them things are really nice. We'll pull up to my house and see what they look like on the garage door like we did the other ones. Okay, I want to show you right here. You can see that cutoff line right there. This dark part above my finger is where the line is, but see how it drops down right here? It's higher right here. So I think maybe this side on the left needs to go just a little bit higher to match this one, and it'll be a perfect line across there. I don't know if I can zoom up. Yeah, and you can see that line. You see the ground out behind there? See that line where it's kind of blue? And then it drops down right there. Drops down, and then it goes a little bit higher. So we'll see what it looks like on the garage door. Okay, here we are on the garage door. You can see that it may not be as far off as I thought. They may be pretty level, but there's kind of a little drop down right here and a little drop here across it. But if you look at the outsides over here, they're pretty much even. So I'd say this is one headlight, this is the other headlight, the bright spot right here and right here. So they may be actually pretty good. We will need to let it focus back, put them on high beam, which is extremely bright. The camera actually had to focus because it was so bright when it come on. But these things are like having a big light bar on top of your Jeep with just the headlights. So super cool. I wanted to show you these daytime running lights. This is just the daytime running lights at night. How cool they look with an X and a circle in the middle of the X. Really cool too. They're nice and bright for the daylight. That's pretty sweet. So thank you guys for watching the video. I'll have another one later, a review later, see how these hold up and how I like them driving, and how much bright lights I get from other people. So click the thumbs up on this video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna have a link below where you can pick these up on Amazon. They're $400 and something, but if you compare that to the price of $800 for the OEM LED headlights for the Gladiator or the Wrangler JL, they're half price. So for half price, so far they seem to be some great looking headlights. Makes your Jeep look cool and you can see good. Thank y'all for watching. Catch y'all on the next one. Right on.